Hi guys, good morning, good day, good evening. It depends whenever you are watching this video. Hope that you are doing great. I hope that you are doing wonderful. My name is Mascolandila and I welcome you into my channel, and I hope that you are wonderful, you are fantastic whenever you meet this video. This is one of those videos that I did not prepare for it. So I just want to talk from my heart to you, about the conscious decision that I decided to take. I have not been like involved in politics all of my life. I have not been actively involved, but I am a voter. I'm a registered voter. But I have been like quiet, just going with the flow of the vote. So, but I have decided to make my voice to be known just using this platform of YouTube. Uh, I am of a belief that this is my belief, and what I am seeing that is possible. It does not mean that it's superior to yours. And also your belief and what you are seeing is not superior what I am believing. Because I think that it depends on a personal level. But for me, this is my conscious decision that I have made. I have decided to join EFF. And do not be mistaken, I've sit down and think, and I look on the EFF and I see what the EFF currently represent, because they represent young people, they represent insecurities and job in this country. They represent a lot of things. I'm not just looking at Julius Malema, which I believe that he is one of the reasons that I've decided to join the EFF. And I'm going to show you today. I've registered my name, and I also pay like a 10 rand fee or online. And this is my decision that I've decided to make. One of the reasons, you know what, one of the things that I liked about Julius Malema that made me to see a future was when he had like a press conference, and he said that he was commenting on the issue of South Africa and the up and down with Donald Trump. He said that if it was him, he was going to mess up that. He was going to mess up that whole arrangement. Ramaphosa was able to handle that. For me to hear him saying that, and then he's not saying in the parliament, he is saying it in the EFF brief, in the EFF media, and that statement alone was able to change my mind. It was able to give me another perspective of Julius Malema. It gave me the perspective of Julius Malema that he can be a good president. First of all, he can be a good president because what I'm saying that is that he has an ability to learn and to acknowledge other good things from another leader. I think also what he is using is the style of also Cyril Ramaphosa. Remember when Ramaphosa was saying that DA municipalities are performing very well, I see like a good leadership infrastructure in him, you see. And then why, another reason that I decided to follow the EFF, because they represent a young generation. A young generation in our time is not represented very well in all societies. Is not represented. It's all old men and old women who are presenting young people, you see. But there is a balance. Let's say if you can look, I'm making an example, if you can look the top 7 of ANC, and then you can look also the top 6 of the EFF, you will see the different what I am talking about. And one of the things that I want to believe to EFF, if it's going to continue with this momentum, I believe that it can take to 2029 election, because now by focusing on the student command, I think it is one of the ground that EFF student command need to work very, very hard, because because universities and colleges, they have more young and vibrant people who are willing to go to vote, and also middle class people, you see, and also we people like us, securities, but the EFF has already have a footing in these infrastructures, but it is just a need of, like, I don't know, deploying or structurizing. I don't know how to put it, but the EFF has already put their foot in these structures of workers, like we as securities, people who work in the kitchen, people who, the EFF has made it clear that we are for those people. So, and one of the things that I have learned by listening many political conferences, I find out that in politics there are many political statements. Whenever you are listening, but you must know that there will be a political statement, and I find out that political statements are sometimes exaggerated, you see. So I've made a decision that no, I'm going to support EFF, and I am for the vision because of what is portraying. I can see the picture that this country will do good if it considers young people, and then if considered the voices of the young people. If you can see, like, even in the parliament, you see that EFF has young people, and then these young people are more and more relevant to us as young people. Some of the people, they can't use even, I don't want to say WhatsApp, but they are not efficient in terms of using technology. I believe that some people, they have people who still write their emails, who still write their messages. See, I'm just making an example, but I don't think it's so. But what I'm trying to make that EFF, I believe with my whole heart that is the future of South Africa. You see, I believe that EFF is the future of South Africa. I know that you are going to have your own views about what I am saying, and then which I respect, and I respect you with your own views, you see. But I believe that EFF is the future of South Africa. Why the EFF is the future of South Africa? Look at the people that are following EFF. And these people are needs. We need complete free education. We need jobs. We need you see. And And like, well, I don't know, maybe it's this thing that Julius Malema has been attacked, and I become so fixated on him, like, because I'm trying to find a reason why this guy, why we must be careful. Why is so attacked so much? He could have been charged, maybe they say they charge him like $1 million. The government will have man, they charge him $1 million because he's a public figure. Said that no, Mr. Malem, we charge you maybe or 2 million, whatever amount that they are charging him. You see, I'm just making an example, but there are those people who are so determined and then who are praying that he must go to jail. And I say to myself, how many people who have done like a very, very bad things in this country and then they have not went to jail? I'm not saying that justice must not prevail, but I'm making an example. You see, I believe in Julius Malema that is going to be the president of this country. And then there will be a turnaround when Julius Malema is the president of this country. And then there are people who are powerful, who are working so mighty, and then are determined and then are investing that he must not be a president. I know that EFF in terms of numbers is still very, very small compared to ANC and APAT. I don't want to count very much MK Party, because MK Party has not survived what the EFF has survived. So we cannot compare it, even if they have many numbers than EFF, but they are not the same with the EFF. In terms of infrastructure, leadership infrastructure, they are not the same. You see, EFF has more infrastructure in terms of leadership. There is a clear guideline of the infrastructure. MK like is still like haphazard, is still shooting. You see, they have not done anything that can move me for now. You see, they have not done that. So I'm not attacking like controversies. I'm just making a pure example to say that EFF and the controversies are not the same, and then are not in the same league. You see, they might have like those numbers, but the tricky thing about those numbers are concentrated in a certain place, and then the EFF, their numbers are not concentrated in a certain place, are everywhere. You see? Yeah. Thank you very much. This was from my heart. I did not prepare for this. Please make sure you support me and you subscribe in my channel whenever I'm going to be making another video. Thank you very much.